Ms. Potter, you have the right to testify or remain silent. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages to testifying and advantages and disadvantages to remaining silent. And I'm sure you've had discussions with counsel concerning what your decision will be. Your counsel had indicated before that you thought he thought that you wanted to testify. Do you understand that it is totally your decision as to whether or not you testify?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. And is it your wish, have you had enough time to think about this?
Yes, ma'am.
And at this time, is it your wish to testify in this case?
This time I wish to testify.
Okay. And Ms. Potter, you should also understand that if you change your mind after the state rests, you can do that. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
What was that? Why is the defendant, before the trial even starts, telling the judge and the prosecutors who are next to her that she's going to testify? There might be some strategy to all this. I don't know. I haven't really seen it. I've seen it in opening statements, but never this early. Like, the trial hasn't even started, and now the prosecutor knows, oh, she's testifying. I mean, maybe they kind of thought that all along, but it's really different. Let me bring in Court TV legal correspondent Chanley Painter joining us tonight. Chanley, what was the content? Have you seen this in the other cases? You've traveled around the country. I mean, I've never seen them do this before the case even starts.
No, I haven't either, Vinny. Usually we don't know until the defendant's name is called and he or she takes the witness stand. Here, the defense is accident and mistake and what she was thinking and feeling, and she wants to tell that to the jury from her perspective, what she knew about Daunte Wright. And because this was such a tragic incident, I expect her to be very emotional on the witness stand. She'll probably earn some empathy points with this jury.
Yeah, and I kind of expected that she would testify, but I didn't expect that she would be telling everybody before the trial started. Now, we're still in jury selection, right? So where are we in jury selection?
Well, the jury of 12 with 2 alternates, it's shaping up. We're almost there. It's moving a little bit quicker than anticipated. Today, we brought the total up to 9 seated jurors so far. In this case, the state has used all of its peremptory strikes already, Vinny. Today, they used a third one earlier. The defense has 3 more strikes left before this jury is seated. But let's take a look at who was impaneled today. Juror number 17 was a white female, a recent graduate in her 20s. Juror number 19, a black female, a teacher in her 30s. Juror 21, a white male in his 40s. Juror 22, a white male, private nurse, late 60s. And juror number 26, an Asian female in her 20s. So overall, we have 5 women, 4 men. Of the 9, 6 are white. And the question is whether or not this judge will move up the opening statements, which were set for next Wednesday. But she hinted she may start sooner if they are able to get this jury.
Okay, and during the voir dire process, what types of questions, any themes that you heard in court?
Oh, definitely. These questions revolve around law enforcement, the connections with police. Do you trust the police? Do you have experience with a handgun or a taser? What about the protest that happened in Minneapolis over the last couple of years? Those are the questions we've been seeing over and over again. Let's take a look, though, at one of the jurors up close. We have juror number 17, who was seated today. She was the female recent graduate. She had no opinion, Vinny, of the defendant, Kim Potter, or the victim, Daunte Wright, in this case. She says that the protest had negative and positive impacts on her community, but she'll set all of that aside, and she disagrees with defunding the police, saying you're always going to need police officers. Bad things happen, and that's a constant question, whether or not the prospective jurors agree with defunding the police. Another standout juror today, the black female, the teacher in her 30s. She was number 19. She told this court and attorney she has negative impressions of both Potter and Daunte Wright. She also was the only one so far who owns a taser and handgun, Vinny. She talked about that a little bit. I think we have some of that sound of the exchange. Let's watch.
Tell me about your taser, when you bought it and why you bought it. And what kind it is. If you could give me a little narrative on that, that'd be helpful.
Well, I purchased it a couple of years ago. It is a small compact taser. It's purple. Kind of just carry it in my purse for protection when I'm out walking at night or something like that.
Where did you buy it? If you remember.
I don't remember at this point where I purchased it from. I've had it for a while.
Was there a permit required to carry a taser? Help me with that.
No,
Do you keep it with you all the time?
most of the time.
Do any of the other members of your family have a taser?
No,
Have you ever used it?
no.
Have you ever practiced with it?
Are you asking, have I seen if it works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, when you help me with this, when you bought it, did they give you a class on it, or are you just going to bring it home and figure it out on your own?
I believe, there may have been an instruction manual with it, but there was no class for it, no.
Benny, she also disagrees that officers should be second guessed. So there's been a mix of answers, both sides, and all of those who've been seated so far are those pretty much in the middle, said they can be fair and impartial and set anything aside.
All right, Chanley Painter, we'll check back with you during the course of the week as we get closer for this trial to start, which may start sooner rather than later.